Well, we are in the house of Yahweh Shalom. We're going to read Deuteronomy 17 from the King James Version Bible. What happens when we read the Bible? First point, Satan runs away. Secondly, we get blessing, we get the wisdom, because Ishmasiha is the fountain of wisdom, and Ishmasiha speaks to you and to me, because the word is Jesus Christ, Revelation 19. This is not an ordinary book, this is the living word, and Ishmasiha loves you and me. You shall not sacrifice to the Lord your God a bull or sheep which has any blemish or defect, for that is an abomination to the Lord your God. If there is found among you within any of your gates, which the Lord your God gives you, a man or a woman who has been wicked in the sight of the Lord your God, in transgressing his covenant, who has given who has gone and served other gods and worshipped them, either the sun or moon or any of the host of heaven, which I have not commanded, and it is told you, and you hear of it, then you shall inquire diligently. And if it is indeed true and certain that such an abomination has been committed in Israel, then you shall bring out to your gates that man or woman who has committed that wicked thing, and shall stone to death that man or woman with stones. Whoever is worthy of death shall be put to death on the testimony of two or three witnesses. But he shall not be put to death on the testimony of one witness. The hands of the witness shall be the first against him to put him to death, and afterward the hands of the people. So you shall put away the evil person from among you. If a matter arises which is too hard for you to judge between degrees of blood, guiltness, between one judgment or another, or between one punishment or another, matters of controversy within your gates, then you shall arise and go up to the place which the Lord your God chooses, and you shall come to the priests, the Levites, and to the judge there in those days, and inquire of them. They shall pronounce upon you the sentence of judgment. You shall do according to the sentence which they pronounce upon you in that place, which the Lord chooses. And you shall be careful to do according to all that they order you, according to the sentence of law in which they instruct you, according to the judgment which they tell you. You shall do. You shall not turn aside to the right hand or to the left from the sentence which they pronounce upon you. Now, the man who acts presumptuously and will not heed the priest who stands to minister there before the Lord your God or the judge, that man shall die. So you shall put away the evil man, evil person from Israel. And all the people shall hear and fear and no longer act presumptuously. Law of the administration of the kings. When you come to the land which the Lord your God is giving you, and possess it and dwell in it, and say, I will set a king over me, like all the nations that are around me. You shall surely set a king over you, whom the Lord your God chooses. One from among your brethren you shall set a king over you. You shall not set a foreigner over you, who is not your brother, but he shall not multiply horses for himself, nor cause the people to return to Egypt. to multiply horses, for the Lord has said to you, you shall not return that way again. Neither shall he multiply, neither shall he multiply wives for himself, lest his heart turn away, nor shall he greatly multiply silver and gold for himself. Also it shall be, when he sits on the throne of the kingdom, that he shall write for himself a copy of this law in a book for the one before the priests the Levites, and it shall be with him, and he shall read it all the days of his life, that he may learn to fear the Lord his God, and be careful to observe all the words of this law and these statutes, that his heart may not be lifted above his brethren, that he may not turn aside from the commandments to the right hand or to the left, and that he may prolong his days in his kingdom, he and his children in the midst of Israel. Amen. May God bless the reading. God bless everyone. We read Deuteronomy 17 today, and we saw the law of administration of the king. God bless you. Do not quit in life. Yeshua Masiha loves you and me. He's a living God. He's our salvation, and He loves you and me. He's present over here right now to heal us, to bless us, and to prosper us. God bless you. Amen.